Amanita is rising. And in this video, we're going to have a look at the facilitation course that we have in deep service of this beautiful mushroom. Tracy and I have been in facilitation with Amanita for 5 years now, but even previous to this, we have been in service in other ways, and we're now really ready to support other members of the community to rise into service with this incredible mushroom. So first we're going to hear from Tracy about some of the aspects of the course that we're going to cover, and then at the end I'm going to cover some of the more practical elements in the presentation that you'll see towards the end of this video.
Morning, Amanita lovers. I just wanted to do a little recording to talk some more about this Amanita Facilitator training that Elle and I are co-curating, and we're going to be holding this year from May to November. We've been working together with Amanita since 2020. Lots of people have come through our White Heart immersion with Amanita, and we really know how valuable and how important Amanita is to help us rise into our sovereignty, and we're really being called to bring this to others now. So I work as a psychotherapist and a breathwork facilitator, as well as a space holder in transformative circles. And I've been mentored over the years to be able to hold these transformative prayer circles, and it really feels like now is the time to be able to support others in holding space. So we'll journey through from May to November each month, focusing on a different theme to bring you knowledge, wisdom, to help you connect into your own inner knowing, to deepen your connection with Amanita so that you can hold space for others to journey with her too. You know, in this, you're going to be remembering your own true essence. You're going to be connecting to your unique, authentic self, which is so important to hold in space for others. So throughout this, what you're going to be learning throughout this is also running parallel to this, is connecting in to your relationship to yourself and your relationship to self-love and self-care. So we're going to be asking you, as you learn how to hold space, we're going to be asking you to be doing your own inner work. And I'm going to be supporting you with this, with bringing in one-on-one sessions, compassionate inquiry sessions and breathwork sessions, meditations, to be able to help you, support you to be with your own process as you work through learning how to hold space for others. So as we journey through this Amanita facilitation training, it's really important that you have space and that we support you with having that space to explore how you'd really like to support people. So Elle and I hold an inner child healing immersion, but that is not the only thing that Amanita can support with. I've been exploring working with women and their wombs with Amanita, and so part of this course will also support you in coming to your own unique connection with her. I'm really passionate about psychedelic integration, and we're going to be bringing this into the course. It's not just like integration's not just a couple of weeks after people leave your ceremony. It's a lifelong process of unfolding and evolving with what we do with the messages and the lessons and the healing that Amanita brings us.
So one of the reasons that we decided to actually put this on in the first place is because Amanita is really rising. We need more people trained in working with this medicine. I really sort of stumbled into finding out about Amanita, but she really is, growing in awareness, and more people are stepping forward to work with her. And the only way that can kind of expand is if more people actually train safely in how to serve this particular medicine and step into service with this medicine. It is such a game changer stepping into service. It's really, the whole journey is really about you. First and foremost, not necessarily so much about your participants, because it's you stepping up, it's you moving to the next level of your capacity in this lifetime and your sacred service. We've had so much experience, myself and Tracy. We've been, even before working with Amanita, which we've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years, we both of us have been in service. I've been in service with the plants for nearly a decade, and Tracy also in service as a psychologist for decades. So between us, we have a lot to share and are super passionate about this mushroom. So who is it for? First of all, obviously, you've got to be safe to actually be able to take this medicine and work with it, and you've got to feel the call. Amanita, when she calls you, it's like a full body yes, and I think working with the people on the courses of the White Heart Path already, we've discovered that, some people, when they connect to this mushroom, they just feel like they're home. They just feel like this strong, yes, this is the energy that I need to bring me forward. We're requesting that people have had Amanita in flood form at least 3 times. And of course, you need to be physically and emotionally fit to do the work. And another thing to understand is that this, as I've already mentioned, that this course is for you. It's upgrading you, and that's one of the most important factors of this whole course. Of course, we're asking people to not have any serious mental health disorders that would prevent them from participating, and generally just an aptitude of humility, gratitude, and service would be the mindset of the people that we're looking to work with here. So during the course, we're going to cover deepening into the science of Amanita, because when working with Amanita, we do have to swallow a bit of a science pill. So it's really useful, to go through that so that you know what you're talking about and you understand the science of actually what's going on in the body. We'll also be explaining how to set up sacred space. I trained with the Cairo people, so I will be sharing a lot about their particular practices. And we'll also be talking about how to connect and commune with the spirit of Amanita. We'll be talking about how we actually hold space and the boundaries that are needed. We're going to be working with finding our Icaro or Amanita song and the prayers that we work with around this particular sacred mushroom. We're also going to be looking at treatment plans, for patients. So sometimes someone might come to us with some very different range of things that they're looking to work on, and what is suitable for one person is not necessarily going to be suitable for another. And we're also going to be looking at how we harvest and prepare the medicine. There's going to be some foraging and making days over the live weekends that we spend together. We're also going to be having a good dive into contraindications, warning signs, problem solving, and of course there's going to be a first aid aspect. We're also going to look at code of conduct, the role of practice and the role and responsibility of someone who's actually stepping into service. So this course is going to be taught in a combination of online and in person. And every month there's going to be online the following. There's a course learning platform, so you can go through the course at your own pace. You'll also be invited to do a flood journey, which is going to be taking place at home. There will be flood journeys in person as well, so that you know how to safely do those before you're doing any at home as well. The first Thursday of every month there's going to be a Zoom call as well, and a monthly one-to-one with either myself or Tracy. Each month you'll see either me or Tracy, and then the month after it will swap over. There'll also be some aspects of one-to-one peer work as well, and there will be some written work that's set as well, which needs to be submitted for review. And we are putting out there that, you know, there is a certain amount of attendance that's required to be authenticated for this particular course. So these are the Zoom dates. We're going to begin at Beltane, the beautiful fire festival. So we felt like this was a really beautiful energy to step into, to light the container up. And we'll be working through those dates on the first Thursday of each month at 7 p.m. And also the in-person dates. So the opening weekend is going to be on the 31st of May to the 1st of June, which is the Saturday and Sunday. So that's a full day on both of those days. So, you know, if you can't make that date, then please get in contact with us. But ideally, everybody is turning up to the opening weekend, and, you know, you get to meet your fellow facilitators, and you know, come together as a community, because we will be traveling through this container, you know, for 7 months. There's you know, there is an integration aspects in there as well as the learning, so it's not all just go. The other 3 weekends, what we're going to do is we're going to put together a doodle poll of the availability of basically everybody who's in the group, so that we find the best weekends for the last 3 live ones. And everybody is required to attend at least 2 of those. And by that point, you will be the ones that are sitting in the service seat. So you will be running the ceremonies. Everyone's going to get a turn to be both a participant and a leader, a ceremonialist, facilitator, whatever word you want to use, to be the person basically facilitating those circles. They will be held in the West Country somewhere. We are yet to confirm the venue though. So here's the cost. So the overall cost is $3,300. You know, given that there are 4 weekends in live, in person, online content, there's a huge amount of actual physical Amanita. We felt like this was a really fair cost. And we've also put an early bird offer out there for the deposits that are received by the end of March. And there is also an option for people who need to pay on a monthly basis as well. It covers everything. You know, there shouldn't be any additional costs that you're exposed to other than just getting yourself to the weekends. The spaces are limited to 8, and we've already got quite a few people joined up. So there are some spaces left if you would like to join us. So please just drop myself or Tracy a message, and we are basically screening people for application.